Hey, family. So, check it out, right? There's this something called heightened suggestibility, okay? Sorry. Heightened suggestibility, okay? You guys can look that word up if you want to after the video or whatever, while you're doing whatever. Okay? Heightened suggestibility, okay? Now, we've all seen that movie Get Out, right? If you haven't, you should look at it, okay? Especially if you're of color. Heightened suggestibility, all right? It is when someone else has control of your subconscious, has control over the things that you do by implementing said things, right? To you subconsciously, right? And also unconsciously, okay? Hypnosis, okay? Hypnosis is just a form of witchcraft, all right? That's what it is. Just a form of witchcraft, right? Remember in the movie Get Out, right? Remember that when the guy went out, the black guy, he went out to smoke a cigarette, right? And then he came back in the house, and the mom was sitting in that den area, and she was like, "Yeah, come on in here," or whatever, right? She started talking to him, and then she started to take a spoon, right, and stir inside of a teacup, right? Now that spoon was making, you know, the sound that it makes when you stir inside of a cup with a spoon, that sound that it makes. She was doing witchcraft. Hell, every time I come,
Are you more? Wait a minute, wait.
go ahead.
I'm still hooked up. Are you more?
Oh no, you gotta look. I'm doing something. You can't see, obviously. Yeah, people is just rude. Devil is alive. So she's twirling the spoon in the cup, right? And the sound that the spoon is making from hitting the inside of the cup, right? It's putting a spell on him. Okay? She starts asking him questions about his childhood. Starts asking questions about his childhood, okay? Which he doesn't want to talk about, right? But by her doing that in the cup, right, it ends up making him open up, okay? Become vulnerable, okay? Then all of a sudden, he's fallen. He's fallen in this sunken place, right? He's falling inside of himself, but he's looking outside, which is through his, he's looking through his eyes, right? Outside, like of himself. So he's inside of himself falling, right? And the only light he can see is coming through his eyes, right? The eyes are the window to your soul. And he's falling. And the lady looks into his eyes and she shuts his eyes and it becomes dark, right? Bam, he wakes up in the bed, all of his clothes still on that he was outside with, and a picture that was set up to make him seem as though he was drunk, right? And he imagined all of that, right? But every time she does something like this to him, he gets deeper and deeper and deeper under this hypnosis, this witchcraft, okay? And the whole time his girlfriend was in on it. His girlfriend was in on it. She acted like she knew nothing about what her parents do. She acted like she knew nothing about it, right? Then they had these people come over, right? Guests, right? They're other Caucasian people, right? But this is not about I'm not talking about a color thing here, right? Even though it's involved, but we're talking about good and evil, okay? It's bigger than color, right? So cars of people pull up, right? And they're Caucasian people, okay? And not to mention they have black servants working around their house, right? Just like back in the old days, right? But all of these servants are they're under witchcraft, They're under spell, okay? And so these people that's coming in as guests, right? What they're doing is they're bidding on him. The person that the girlfriend brought, her boyfriend, they're bidding on him. They are bidding on him, okay? There's also a brother of the girlfriend, right? Sits down, starts talking about the black dude's body structure and his genetic makeup, and if he pushed himself to the max, 543 on my timer, that he can be a beast or whatever, right? Now you know how obsessed the elites are with our genetic makeup, with God's people's genetic makeup, okay? People make these movies for a reason. They're not just movies just for entertainment. Okay? Dang, this hair. So they're bidding on this person. He has no idea while it's happening, okay? But they're bidding on him, right? While he's under this witchcraft, this spell, okay? And they bring along there was a guy in the beginning of the movie that got kidnapped. He was a black guy, right? And he shows up as one of the counterparts to one of the guests that were there bidding. He's under hypnosis, witchcraft, okay? And the suggestive programming, right, that they've done, they've programmed ways for them to respond. They've programmed, they just program certain things in their mind, right? MK Ultra, right? Mind control, right? I got mind control of a depot, right? When you hear I'm talking, when you hear I'm quiet, but when you leave, I be talking again. Yeah, that. Mind control. Okay, MK Ultra is real. They do it over TV, movies, music. It's suggestive programming. They're programming you. And what I said the other day about projection, how the world projects onto you what it wants out of you, what it wants you to do, how it wants you to think, how it wants you to act, what dreams it wants you to shoot for or lack thereof. They didn't make the movie Get Out, like I said, for entertainment. It was to tell you something. It was to show you something. And those who have eyes to see can see. Those who have ears to hear can hear what the Spirit is saying to the churches. Every chosen one should get revelation from almost any and everything. You can look at 3 dots somebody put on the window, and those 3 dots are going to tell you something. Okay? I can give you a prophetic word just from a pen. I can pick up a pen right now and give you a prophetic word. Just from that pen. You get what I'm saying? From the part that you press that extends from the spring on the inside of it to the covering around it. Do you get what I'm saying? That is a prophet. You can see I don't like the word sermon, but you can, let's use it right now, just to use. You can pull a sermon out of any and everything. Everything. You can pull a sermon out of the doorknob. It's the prophetic. Okay? So, beloved, when you watch these things on TV, know that there's always a message for you to catch, for you to perceive. There's always a message, beloved. Always. Okay? Pay attention. All right? There's nuggets in everything. Everything. How do you think I be pulling stuff out of the ethers? Other times it just be dropping right up on in me. It's just there. I told you it's like in my mind, what I see spiritually, it's like a highway of information, spiritual information. It's just a highway coming back and forth and back, right? got exits you can get off on and go venture through. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is with me. I don't know how you see it, but that's how it is with me, right? But yeah, beloved, there's messages everywhere. You just have to be able to intercept them, right? So I love y'all, beloved. All right, I'll holler at y'all in a minute.
Peace.